Awesome. Let's get started in seated meditation. You'll want to really just establish the seat first. Take a couple deep breaths as you settle in. And our practice of meditation is straight up the practice of presence and awakening. So you don't necessarily want to control your breath. We can meditate with breathing exercises, but you really just want to be aware of the breath as a way of representing yourself to your space, to your body. And the deepening of your breath as you settle in is really just a way to connect, to feel your bones being supported by the earth. Most of the time, we'll naturally close our eyes. You could choose to set your eyes to one point. And the goal is to take away any external interruptions, disturbances, distractions, and bring your attention just to you right now on your mat, your surroundings. We want to step away from our thoughts, going to things that have happened in the past. Also to take them away from what's going to happen in the future. And the only moment we really have guaranteed is the one we're in right now. And it changes moment to moment. So using your tools, your breath, your focus, your attention to your physical body. That's what lands you in your present moment. You can add structure to your asana, to the seat of meditation, by lifting through the spine and pulling your shoulders back, adding support to your upper back, your head and neck. Making space for a deeper breath. Also creating a sense or feeling of aliveness in your body. Not giving in to a sense of worry or fatigue, but bringing in or creating aliveness, energy. If there's tension in your jaw, release it. And just be here with me in silence with your breath. In silence, often your thoughts may wander. You just bring them right back. If it's helpful, you can seek a word to use as a mantra, a word of something you want to create. Courage, love, openness. Whatever the word. And if your thoughts drift, you come right back to that word, or you repeat it to maintain your focus. Draw your hands to your chest. Thumbs to forehead. Namaste. Let's go to child's pose. And now you will be in creation of a deep Ujjayi breath, full diaphragmatic breath. So instead of in meditation where we are just acknowledging and noticing the breath, now you're going to create it deep and full. And the breath will be the guide to the practice. Beth, can you aim your camera down just a little bit? Maybe so the doorway is the focus. There you go, that's better. Thank you. So a disadvantage of doing this on a screen is that I can't hear your breath. So I'm asking you to hear your breath. If you're fortunate enough to have your mom or your daughter next to you, then keep each other accountable. Breathe in and out and maybe sync your breaths together. And I will strive to guide us so that we're all breathing the same, the shared experience. Add some action in your hands, root them into the mat. And now together, breathe in and out. In, out. Keep that rhythm of breath, pull up go to downward facing dog. And internally, when I'm breathing with you, I have a count and I'm going to give it to you so you can kind of use it. But it's, I breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5 is the top, and then out 2, 3, 4, and then in again. As we start moving, it may be 3 instead of 4, but essentially I try really hard to work and get the breath that big. The entire practice, improving muscle tension so that movement is easier. And breathe in and out. In and out. And breathe in. Start to walk your hands back towards your feet, breathing out. When you get to an in-breath pause, breathe in. And walk your hands back to your feet, breathe out. Separate your feet, fold over in ragdoll. Stay in your breath. There's a real tendency in this pose to close your eyes. Make sure your eyes are wide open. See if you can find a single point, natural point behind you that you can come back to over and over. You want to allow the crown of the head to drop, and just where the eyes will settle, see if you can find a point. Drop your hands, heel to the feet in, lengthen your spine. Exhale and fold. Walk out to high plank. Breathe in. Breathe out and hold. Your drishti, your visual focus, is set down. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Down dog. Breathe in. Feet to the top of the mat. Lengthen. Fold. The next inhale takes you to extended mountain. Fold forward, breathe out. Lift and lengthen, breathe in. You're going to step back to low plank, one smooth movement, exhale. Toenails down, up dog. Down dog. Inhale. Breathe out, step forward. Lengthen your spine. Fold. Rise up, extended mountain. Fold forward, breathe out. Lift. Low push-up. Up dog. Down dog. In. You breathe out and step forward. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Fold and out breath. All the way up. And fold forward. lift, low push-up, exhale, up dog, and down dog. In, breathe out and step or jump, lift, fold, all the way up, fold forward, lengthen your spine, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, and breathe. So I'm asking you to focus on the length of the breath so that your movement is coordinated with the breath. I'm asking you to create that which you wish. So you're going to create energy by engaging the muscles in the arms and the legs and the low belly. Breathe in. And breathe out, step or jump. Lengthen your spine. Fold in. Go to chair. Nice. You want to reach through your arms so that they're long. The muscles are engaged and you're opening in the chest, right? So you can start with cactus arms and pull back, but then you want to find that big reach that makes a space in the side body. Big breath in. Chest to thighs fold. Lengthen your spine and chaturanga. Start to consider upward dog. Consider that spine lengthening and down dog. Warrior one. Right foot forward. Go. Consider that the spine lengthening in that lift pose. Consider that is preparation for chaturanga. So start to really engage your shoulders, bend your knees and plant your hands there. Breathe in. And then come down, chaturanga, low push up. Upward dog, shoulders go back. And downward facing dog, breathe out, left foot forward, warrior one. It's actually, your knee to like thigh to calf is gonna be perpendicular. So I want you to bring your knee bend so that the thigh is like parallel to the floor. You may have to move your feet around and then really root into the back foot a lot. It's funny, one of the rules when I was doing recording, hey, get your hands back up there, Heidi, I'm talking. One of the rules that I was recording was that you couldn't have light behind you, and now I know why. It actually just shadows, you can't see anything. Breathe in, reach up, and then take it down, low push up. Low push up. Alex, not so deep, babe. Up dog. So you wanna make sure it's just parallel, your elbow parallel to your shoulder. Okay, downward facing dog. Good. Breathe in, breathe out, step or jump forward, lift, fold. Chair pose, breathe in and reach. Then fold, chest to thighs. Lengthen, this is preparation. You press into the floor, breathe in, and then as you breathe out, you step or jump back, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps, thigh stays parallel to the earth, rise. Beautiful, take it back down, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, thigh goes parallel, you raise up. And then chaturanga. Not only does it make it easier, up dog, easier to set up, but the pose is more aligned. Breath in and out. Step or jump. Lengthen. Fold. Chair. Fold. Lift and lengthen. This is preparation. Set your hands. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot to warrior one. Stay in the bent knee as you rise. Chaturanga, you got it. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale together. Empty your air. Left foot warrior one. And chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a big inhale. Just open your mouth and let all the air out. Now Ujjayi in and out. Step or jump. Lift. Fold. Chair. Fold. Lengthen. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, right foot. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, warrior one. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Breath in and out. Right leg goes up and bend, stack, and open, hip over hip. Choose to stay or flip your dog. Both poses are awesome. If you're in the flip dog, really reach forward, knees back, both feet planted. If you're in the stretch, keep lifting up, pressing down into the left foot to lift up. Meet in down dog. Go to side plank, right arm goes down. Focus on creating the length from the armpit to the hip pit. So you have to press into your feet, really kind of stretch the bottom part of the rib cage. Gaze goes up, Ujjayi breath. One more. Chaturanga. Well done. Up dog, shoulders go back. Downward facing dog. Left leg up. And bend and open. Hold or flip. Do what you know is right in your body. And stay in, commit to what you have. 2 more breaths in and out. In and out. Down dog. Side plank, left arm down. Stay. 3 more. You can modify. Elbows can go down, knees can go down, feet can lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. And downward facing dog. Set your gaze. Ujjayi breath. Right leg goes up. Bring your knee into your chest. Stay in down dog for a breath. Breathe in and out. Inhale to high plank and then set your foot down for crescent lunge. So one of the things that I love about this practice, honestly, is the discipline of it. You know what you're going to get for the most part. And the magic happens when you stay in. When you commit to muscle energy, muscle around bone, hugging. When you commit to breath moving in and out of the nose and throat and chest. And drishti forward. Twist right. Your back heels lifted straight to the ceiling. Sometimes there's a tendency to drop it back. Lift it up. Keep driving the right hip down, left hip even with right hip. Inhale. Empty it out. Open up, warrior two. Stay low first. I know, I feel it too. Stay low. And then a big reverse now. And now you can straighten your front leg. Get some breath into the hip, the muscles that surround the hip capsule. And then come into extended side angle lunge. Start with elbow to thigh or forearm to thigh. Get the pose like adjusted in your feet, root down. And then if there's space and you can take your right hand down to a block on the outside of your foot, kind of commit to bringing the right thigh parallel, anchoring in the mounds of your feet. Breathe. Nice. A little more space in the bottom shoulder, pull it back and down. One more breath. And take it down, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. Your left leg will lift. Drive the knee right into the chest, hold, breathe in and out. Now inhale to high plank. And then the foot comes down, crescent lunge, exhale. Rise up, inhale. Drishti forward. The jaw is relaxed, breath is flowing. What's working here? Both thighs, probably both glutes, arms and shoulders working. Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha, the inner pelvic floor and the low belly lock are lifting. And more pressure down stabilizes you. Find space here, press into your feet, take your hips low, reach up, and then twist left. Make more space if you can, in breath, twist, gaze to the side wall or up to the over your left shoulder. If you don't have a side wall, find a thing. One more. You empty. Open warrior two, nice and low. Pause, get your arms long, big reverse, and then straighten the leg. Couple breaths here, in and out. And come into extended side angle lunge. Start up high. Kind of just get the feet pressed in, plugged into the mat. And then if there's space, you can come down to a block outside of your front foot. I just drew my head back in line with my spine. You want to do that. Pull your head back in line with your spine and then look up. Feet, thighs, pelvic floor are turned on. Jaws relaxed. Breath is full. One more. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Big inhale. Breathe it out. Step or jump forward. Lengthen your spine. And fold. Chair pose. So I use a block. You don't have to. I'll use it to help me engage when I feel like there's imbalance. So I go between my calves to teach my body how to align. If I need a little less pressure, I'll go smaller between my knees. And that actually takes heat out for me. But it's nice to have it for alignment. Twist right. Seat goes down, chest lifting. Liberate your breath. Drishti to the side. One more. You fold down. You can remove the block and take your feet out wider. Grab your big toes, lengthen your spine, and pull in. This is meant to be a little recovery. Recovery for the hip flexors. Recovery for the glutes, the back of the legs. But your upper back is what's pulling you down. You're engaging there to keep opening the chest and to lengthen the spine. And release your toes. Bring your feet back in, lengthen your spine. This is where I always place my block if I'm going to do it. And then sit in chair. And there is a sweet spot that I have to find. So sometimes you play with the placement. Twist left. Mine has to go right below my muscle of my calf, but right above my ankle. Feel the mounts of your feet plugged into the floor. Toe mounts, heel mounts, both. Breath. Visual focus. Fold forward. Gorilla pose. You'll step your feet out. Step on your whole hand. And make sure the feet stay parallel. So you look back and you don't want your heels in further than the toes. In fact, if I press down into my feet in this pose and squeeze, I feel internal rotation in my upper thighs. Release. Bring your feet together, lengthen your spine, and come into like a 3-breath crow. This morning we'll go from crow to yoga squat. 2 more, in and out, in and out. Feet will go wide, seat drops down, squat. You can bring your hands together and press out on your thighs if that's available. Sometimes that's like way too much for me and I'll release that tension and just draw in. Trying to work to get the heels to the floor. Even if you needed a block under your seat, getting the heels to the floor will give us a little bit better energy in the knee. And you may need to sit back a bit so that your knees aren't way over your toes, but back a little in the midfoot. That's better. Maybe feet out a little bit more, Beth. There you go. And then kind of let it sit back for a second. Is that okay? Okay. One more breath. Hands come to the floor. You'll heel to the feet in. Lengthen your spine. Fold. And then rise all the way up, extended mountain. Big reach. And I want you to take a moment right here in extended mountain. Feet parallel in your athletic stance. Arms reaching up. And I want you to feel the energy of the mountain. Keep this energy and wrap in eagle. Right leg comes up, right arm goes under. Drishti is set forward. 3, 2, 1. Reach. Mountain sets, left side eagle. Three. Shoulders back. 2. Seat down. Last breath in. Squeeze it out. Big reach. Right side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Right side. Why am I doing this? I know you're thinking it. Left side. I want you to get to that place where the stability of mountain is natural. Mountain. Where there's no adjusting or fixing, you're just there. Right leg up. Standing leg raise. Left arm to the sky. Bring it out to the right, arm to the left. Come to center, switch hands. Open. Airplane. Drishti down, chest lifting. Arms lifting. Hands to chest. Half moon. You can use a prop under your left hand, especially if that gives you more stability. You want to try to work the gaze up. Take your time. And foot to the floor, rise. Right into mountain. Into the stability, the support. Standing leg raise, left leg up. Gaze is forward. Take it out to the side. Just work with it. Breath and drishti. Doesn't have to be perfect. Back to center. Switch sides, switch hands, sorry. And again, doesn't have to be perfect, right? Come out, come back in. That's actually the growth. Airplane. So you want to have a sense of grace and instant forgiveness. If you start beating yourself up for no balance or whatever, you're defeating. It's grace. It's like, oh, let me try again. Let me find my roots. Hands to chest. Half moon. I just caught myself squeezing my toes. Left, separate your toes if they're squeezed together like mine were. Work through the mound of the foot. Work through your limbs on the earth to open up. Take your time. Send your drishti up. Foot to the floor. Grab your strap, rise up. Instantaneously supported mountain pose. Dancer, right side. And we've been working on keeping our drishti through transition in dancer. So that's going to be the goal today too. Press down your standing leg. Lift. Let it be about the lift. Maintain drishti. Release this side. Switch sides. Trust your foot will find your strap. Keep the breath moving. Nice, keep working, 2 and 1. Keep the drishti, switch sides. Go through mountain. Full breathing. Last one. And then maintain drishti, switch sides. And we can cheat a little bit, right? Because if you've got a screen, I think you can see if that's your drishti. But that's okay. You don't need to see to find it. We just have to trust that. Last one. Nice. Foot to the earth, mountain, strap down. Right foot up for tree. Drishti stays forward. So the gaze is forward until you take it up. That it's with intention that you take it up. You take it up with your arms. And you find a new focal point. Not wandering, but new. You know, if you're outside, you should probably, when you go up, is use your own body, your fingers as the drishti. Opposite side. Left leg. You set your mountain, then bring it up. Your drishti can be forward, and then you can shift it to your fingers, especially if you're outside. Because the sky is moving, right? And then you can take your drishti up with your hands. Allow there to be a challenge if there is one. Working through it. One more breath. Nice. Come down. Big reach up for extended mountain. Fold forward, breathe out. Lengthen your spine. Low push up. Up dog. Down dog. One step, warrior 1, root down to go up and back. Open to warrior 2. If you have something accessible, a strap or a towel, go ahead and use it. Bind your hands behind your back so that you're really pulling. So the goal is not to roll my shoulders back, but to squeeze the towel, pull my arms apart from each other and lift. And then I'm going to draw my right shoulder to the inside of my right knee. Go a little deeper. Let the head drop. Stay rooted in both feet. Keep lifting through your hands. If they get heavy, it kind of dumps on the shoulders. And then you can drop your hands. You'll bring them to the inside of your right foot. You're going to take your right hand around the calf, and left hand comes on top and pull in a little deeper. Stay rooted in both feet. And then you'll unravel. Right hand will come to the outside of your right foot on a block, like extended side angle. Reach up, straighten your front leg, triangle. Now bend your front knee and come up, warrior two. This time reverse it, straighten your front leg, and surf into triangle this way. Just kind of notice your body, what's going on in it. You'll shift to wide-legged straddle fold. Coming up, turning your toes in. If you want another arm bind, you can do it, or just with a flat back, fold in. And walk your hands where they can support you most. Come up with a flat back again. Turn your feet for pyramid. Take your left hand and reach it up, right hand to right hip. Reach long and forward, taking your tailbone back. And then when you can, you'll reach your block inside or outside of your front foot, press down and twist open with the squarest, most neutral hips you can get. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot goes to warrior one. Breathe in, go up and back. And open into warrior two. This is where we'll grab the towel for the bind. So it's a squeezing and a pulling. And then diligence with the feet. Like I felt my knee come in. You want to really keep your hips neutral. So the feet and the knees have to be stacked. Left shoulder, the inside of the left knee, rooting in both feet, let your head drop. 4, 3, keep working with the arms. 2, last in. On the out, drop your hands inside of your left foot. Left hand comes around inside the ankle, right hand on top, pull yourself in. There's a nice little balance here. We're not after that. I'm just after the opening. You'll release the bind, find your block outside of your left foot, extended side angle. You're gonna draw that left hip back under and then straighten your leg into triangle. Left hip under right. 2 or 3 breaths here. And bend your front knee, come into warrior two and reset it a different way. Reverse the warrior, straighten your front leg and surf in. So I'll tell you, sometimes when my body is tighter, that double entry feels a little bit like it's doing a little bit more benefit. It's not easier. It's not the right word. But I think it allows me to find the alignment a little bit better. Drishtiya, Ujjayi breath. Super. Bring your right hand down. You're gonna step your feet up for pyramid. Lift up, left hand to left hip, right arm reaches. As you pull physically your hips back, reach forward. When you can get to the block, the right hand comes down. You create length first, and then twist open. 3, 2, and 1. Both hands down. High plank. Low plank. Up dog. Low plank. High plank. Lower all the way down to the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Place one ear down. Place the other ear down. Chin to the floor. Choose your arm variation. I'm going to take my fingertips to the mat. Shoulders lift. Pelvis roots. Open up, locust. 3, 2, 1. Come down. Go back up. Start with one knee bent or both knees bent for floor bow. Gazes forward or down. Go back into locust. Floor. Back up. Grab your ankles. Open. 3, 2, 1. And down. Up dog. You could choose cobra if you desire that instead. 3. You're going to press into the toes, squeeze the seat, lift the front of the pelvis, and last breath in. Down dog. And knees down. Come up for camel. I've got a little chuckle because my imprint of my body looks a little bit like a frog. I went up into camel. Spine as a unit comes up. Have a seat. Get a drink. Cheers, y'all. I'm getting closer and closer to my nonprofit yoga studio, just so you know. It's kind of exciting. Camel number 2. And come up. We have 6 more back bends. You can choose to do camel, bridge, wheel, any combination of that, okay? So just set it up. I'm going to go through the bridge, but just know you've got 6 more. Do it any way you want. This includes this first bridge. Go up. If you're gonna do wheel, I usually encourage you to start with a bridge. I think the integrative quality of the bridge makes the wheel stronger. You could choose to hold one single back bend the entire sequence. One more breath. If you're in bridge, you'll come down or stay up and then go up again. This is number 2, or if you're holding, and you can add the arms if you wish a wheel. Stay or come down. Number 3. Nice, keep pressing through your hands, Beth. Open the shoulders a little bit more. Nice, Heidi, Macy, and come down or stay. Number 4, go up. Or you're holding and we're meeting you. And come down. Number 5, go up or you're holding. And come down or hold. This is the last one. Breathe in, go up. Maybe make it the most spacious. If you've been holding, keep holding for 3, 2, and 1. All the way down, everyone down. Nice work. Soles of the feet together, knees out. Find rest and ease. Your drishti eye gaze can close if you wish. And draw your knees into your chest. Let's do a happy baby here. Grab your feet or your big toes. Pull your knees down. And draw your knees together and your legs up over your head. Take your hands underneath your low back. Breathe in. Lower your legs 1/3 of the way. Breathe out. 2/3. Take them about 6 or 8 inches off the floor. Curl your chin to your chest. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly up, head down. Lower 1/3. 2. Take to the hover, chin to chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Take your hands, interlace them behind your head. You're going to take your right leg down, lift your torso up, and then switch. Switch. Scissors. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8. Keep lifting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up, arms reach. Navasana, boat pose. Slowly open to low. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock and roll. Downward facing dog. Half pigeon, choose a side. Settle in for 5 more breaths. After your 5th breath, gently transition to the other side. And now 5 more Big Ujjayi breaths. Gently shift to double pigeon. You'll bring your back leg up and over. Couple breaths of transition, and then 3 to 5 in the pose. Couple breaths to transition to the other side.
Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman.
And now you'll come up and go to frog pose. It's not going to be a real long frog, so go ahead and set up and come in. Probably 15 to 20 breaths total. Prop if you want it. About halfway.
Jai Bajranga Bali, Baba Hanuman. Jai Bajranga Bali, Jai Hanuman. Sankatam Mochan Kripanidhan. Sankatam Mochan Kripanidhan. Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman.
Get on the seat. Legs out in front of you. Right foot in. Get a single leg forward fold.
Jai Bajranga Bali, Jai Hanuman.
Switch sides.
Jai Bajranga Bali, Jai Jai Hanuman. Sankatam Mochan Kripanidhan. Sankatam Mochan Kripanidhan.
Both legs forward. Big reach. Fold. And then come up. Plant your feet. Reverse tabletop or reverse plank. Let drop back. A lion's breath. Breathe in. Slowly come down. To do a shoulder stand, if you really would prefer a headstand, you can go ahead and go there. Otherwise, shoulder stand. Roll back. You can start in plow or just go up. Whichever version you choose, commit to it and breathe. If you're in shoulder stand, go to plow. If you chose the headstand, start to make your way into child's pose. Get a couple of breaths in plow. And drop your knees to your ears or your forehead. Hug him. A gentle roll out. Let your left leg go long. Hold on to your right leg. And twist. Come back to center, switch. Come back to center. Give your knees a little squeeze. Place your feet together, knees out, the butterfly. Let your eyes close. Let the weight of your body sink into the mat and the earth. When you're ready, Shavasana. Shavasana, opportunity to allow all the work to settle in. Allow the breath to be full and easy. And as you're ready, draw your knees to your chest. Fold to your side. And pause here and take a deep breath. And gently help yourself to seat. Meet and seated. Hands to chest. Thumbs to forehead. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Sorry.